You're a 10-year-old kid who leaves home to become the world's most famous animal battler. Pokémon Red, a journey of unsolicited animal battles. Armed with a weird fire-breathing lizard, you wander the world collecting pocket-sized monsters that for some reason you're allowed to imprison in tiny balls. Along the way, you'll fight Team Rocket, a gang that's obsessed with stealing pests, and challenge 8 gym leaders who apparently think it's normal to use animals for combat in their free time. Chapter 1. You're 10. Now get out. Your mom thinks it's totally fine for you to leave home with 0 survival skills. A wild Professor Oak appears to stop you from walking into tall grass unarmed, then offers you one of 3 elemental monsters. He makes you name your rival, and you immediately regret picking something like Farface. Oh, and don't forget the existential crisis of having to choose between a wind monster, a fire dragon, which is not a dragon, and a giant turtle as your first best friend. Classic childhood decisions. Chapter 2. Fetch Quest and Rat Battles. Your first task is to deliver Oak's mail. Along the way, you engage in epic battles against wild rodents and birds who apparently rule the streets. PG and Ratata everywhere. Truly the stuff of legends. Chapter 3. Bash Beginnings. Brock and Roll. Arrive in Pewter City, where you challenge Brock, a shirtless rock enthusiast, in his minimalist gym. Defeat his Pokemon, which somehow don't crumble to dust when hit by your squirt gun or vine whip, and claim your first badge. Chapter 4. Subat Armageddon in Mount Moon. You enter a dark cave filled with bats that are 90% wind and 10% annoyance. Along the way, you beat up those sketchy guys from Team Rocket, steal their fossils, and emerge victorious, albeit emotionally scarred. Chapter 5. Cerulean Chaos, Misty and Mistakes. Arrive at Misty's scheme, where water reigns supreme. Your army is faster than your hopes and dreams, but somehow you prevail. Your rival shows up again, collecting his ever-expanding team just to ruin your day. Chapter 6. The Bridge of Beatings. Cross Nuggets Bridge, where 5 trainers line up to give you a gauntlet of increasingly annoying fights. At the end, someone from Team Rocket offers you a job, providing they don't really check resumes. Chapter 7. SSN. All aboard the Rivalry Express. You board a fancy cruise ship to rub elbows with trainers and spam potions. Rival Farface shows up again, because of course he does. You win, watch the captain puke in a bucket, and somehow learn a move called Cut from this. Chapter 8. Surge Protector. LT Surge, an electric enthusiast, locked himself in a gym full of trash cans and puzzles. You eventually zap through his electric team and claim another badge. Trash takes a new meaning in this town. Celadon Casino Crime Spree. Team Rocket runs a gambling operation, and it's your job to clean it up. Infiltrate their hideout, defeat their leader Giovanni, who is weirdly chill for a mob boss, and steal the Silph Scope. Also, you spend way too much time playing slots. Ghost and guild trips. Lavender Town brings the creepy vibes. Pokemon Tower is filled with ghosts, possessed channelers, and existential dread. You save Cuban from a lifetime of sadness, but you'll never hear that music. Chapter 11. Snorlax Roadblocks. Just after leaving Erika's team burning, traveling becomes impossible because a giant snoring loaf is blocking your way. Luckily, some random dude gave you a flute that works better than caffeine. Snorlax wakes up, angry, but joins your team after a solid snack. Chapter 12. Silphco Siege. Team Rocket somehow takes over a skyscraper. You infiltrate, battle a small army, and face Giovanni again. Your rival shows up mid-siege for a battle because he has no sense of timing. You save the company and get a Master Ball as a thank you. Chapter 13. Gym Gauntlet. Final 4. You blaze through Sabrina, Telepathic Goth, Koga, Poison, Ninja, Dad, Blaine, Quizlove and Fire Fanatic, and Giovanni. Again, Giovanni reveals he's the final gym leader because, plot twist, you earn your 8th badge and prepare for greatness. Chapter 14. Victory Road Rage. You slog through a cave filled with puzzles, boulders, and wild Pokemon that desperately want attention. Eventually, you emerge battered but victorious at the Pokemon League Chapter 15. Elite Four and Fart Phase Final. You battle the Elite Four, a quirky squad with elemental masters who apparently live in isolation. Just when you think you've won, your rival shows up. Again! After an epic showdown, you take the championship title, proving that you're the best, or at least until the sequel. Epilogue. Now what? The credits roll. You can keep training your Pokemon without your Pokédex or stand in awe of the fact that your mom still hasn't checked on you. Game over until you restart to pick Charmander.